Hi, it's Sarah. This week tested me in ways I didn't expect, and I'm still not sure how it's going to end. Thank you for being here. Let me tell you what happened. Monday started normal enough. I dropped Leo at preschool, got to work on time, had my morning coffee. Everything was fine until 11 a.m. when Jennifer called me into her office with HR. My stomach dropped immediately. That's never a good sign. Sarah, please sit down, Jennifer said. Her face was serious. The HR manager, someone I'd only met once, spoke first. We've received a complaint about the community outreach program, specifically about how funds are being allocated. My heart started pounding. A complaint? From whom? We can't disclose that. But there are questions about whether proper procedures were followed when you approved certain expenses. I felt my face get hot. I followed every procedure. I have documentation for everything. We're sure you did, but we need to do an investigation. Standard protocol. Until it's resolved, you'll need to step back from the project temporarily. Temporarily. That word felt like a punch. So, I'm being suspended? Not suspended. Reassigned to other duties while we review everything. It should only take a week or two. I walked out of that office in a daze. 2 months into my promotion, and I'm being investigated. Patricia found me in the bathroom 20 minutes later, trying not to cry. Sarah, what happened? I told her everything. This is ridiculous. You're the most careful person I know. You triple-check everything. But what if I missed something? What if I made a mistake and didn't realize it? Then it was a mistake. Not fraud. Not misconduct. A mistake.
And they'll see that.
But all I could think about was losing this job. The job I finally felt good at. The job that was supposed to give us stability. That evening, I picked up Leo trying to act normal. But he saw right through me. Mama, why are you sad? Just had a hard day at work, buddy. Did someone be mean to you? Out of the mouths of children.
Kind of, yeah.
Want me to tell them to stop? I hug him tight. I love you, you know that? I love you too, Mama. Tuesday, I went to work and did the random tasks they assigned me.
Filing.
Data entry. Busy work while they investigated. I felt humiliated. My colleagues knew something was wrong. I could see them whispering. Wednesday evening, Mrs. Chen knocked on my door. She took one look at me and came right in. What's wrong? You look terrible. I told her everything. About the complaint, the investigation, my fear of losing the job. Sarah, you're an honest person. Truth will come out. But what if it doesn't? What if they decide I did something wrong? I can't afford to lose this job, Mrs. Chen. I have Leo and rent and… She stopped me. You survived before this job. You will survive after if you must. But I don't think you will need to. Trust yourself. Thursday morning, I was at my desk doing mindless paperwork when my phone rang. A number I didn't recognize. Ms. Sarah Mitchell? Yes. This is Detective Rodriguez with Miami-Dade Police. We need to talk to you about Leo's father, David Chen. My blood went cold. What about him? Can you come to the station? It's important. I told Jennifer I had a family emergency and left. My hands were shaking as I drove. At the police station, they led me to a small room. The detective was professional but serious. Ms. Mitchell, when was the last time you saw David Chen? Last Saturday. He took my son to the zoo.
Why?
What's going on? We're investigating Mr. Chen for potential fraud related to his business dealings. We understand he's been in contact with you recently.
Fraud.
The word made my head spin. He's trying to be part of our son's life. That's all. I don't know anything about his business. Has he given you money? Made any unusual requests? Then I remembered. The savings account David set up for Leo. The monthly deposits he mentioned. He set up a savings account for our son.
Is that?
Is that part of this? The detective wrote something down. We'll need details on that account. I left the station 2 hours later feeling like my world was crumbling. David might be involved in fraud. My job is under investigation. Everything I've been building is falling apart. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about Leo, about what happens if David is arrested, about how I'll explain it, about whether I was wrong to let him back into our lives. This morning, Friday, I got an email from HR. Meeting scheduled for Monday 9 a.m. to discuss investigation findings.
Monday.
3 days away. And I have no idea what they found. No idea if I still have a job. No idea what's happening with David. Tonight, Leo asked if David was coming this weekend. I don't know, buddy. He might be busy.
Oh, okay.
Can we go to the beach instead?
Yeah,
We can do that. After he went to sleep, I sat on my balcony looking out at Miami at night. The city lights, the sounds, the life happening all around me. For years ago, I came here with nothing. Built a life from scratch. Found community, found purpose, found strength I didn't know I had. And now it feels like it's all slipping away. Mrs. Chin keeps telling me to trust myself. Patricia says the truth will come out. But what if the truth isn't enough? What if I lose the job? What if David goes to jail? What if I must start over again? I don't know if I have the strength to rebuild again. But I guess I'll find out on Monday. Thank you for being here, for listening even when things get dark. This is the reality of single motherhood. Some weeks you're thriving, and some weeks you're just trying to survive. I don't know what happens next. I don't know how this ends. But I'll be back to tell you. Whatever happens on Monday, I'll share it with you.